Hi fellas. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about the hip hinge versus the knee hinge. I think it's pretty common out there to teach especially the deadlift in the wrong way, and it will have a tremendous impact on your back health and developing your hamstrings, erectors, and versus the quads. So we're going to talk about the principles of what a hip hinge is and how it looks like, and the squat pattern, the knee flexion pattern. Right. Okay. So I'm going to show you two different lifts. I'm going to show you the clean deadlift. It's a weightlifting one, and the deadlift. So you're going to notice a difference there. Okay. Hang on. So that was a clean deadlift. You noticed if you reverse this video, you will notice that I'm setting my back in an arched lumbar. I'm driving my knees out to let the bar pass the knees. Plus that I'm maintaining the back angle up to the knee, which means it's a squat pattern. Only the knees move up here. Then it's a hip hinge, and I stand tall. Back down, it's a hip hinge. I get my knees back, get a little stretch here, but still I'm driving my knees out. And from here on to the floor, it's a squat pattern again, where I'm maintaining the back angle, only bending at the knees. So that is a clean deadlift is both a hip hinge and a squat, basically. The deadlift is only a hip hinge. I'm gonna show you. So now that was a straight leg deadlift, which is like an extreme of the deadlift. You have some knee flexion in a maximum deadlift, so that one. So please note, go back and forth and compare these two on how to perform the deadlift versus the clean deadlift. So the clean deadlift, you're thinking like this, okay, like external. The deadlift, you're thinking the opposite. Basically, you want to have glute activation, which means you can't have the toes like this. You need to have the toes forward a bit. Even some have them pointing a little inward, and you need to have big toe contact. Okay. Right. So you're gonna have internal rotation. So the weightlifting movements are external torque, external rotation in the hips. And the deadlift internal. So it's two completely different movements, I would say. So that was the weightlifting versus deadlift. I'm going to show you some kettlebell movements, which I see people too often that are performing a kettlebell swing in a squat pattern. The kettlebell swing is mostly a hip hinge pattern. And we want to develop this and the lower back. So we don't want to develop the quads. So many people do this. Okay. So you note that I'm having my toes out and that I'm bending at the knees. Even though this might be, it works. But since I'm also locking my back, I'm locking my back and performing a little hip hinge as well. I'm gonna lift up the back. So to the contrary, what most people think, that will not exhaust your back. This movement will exhaust your back more than this. So, feet a little forward to engage the glutes, not out. So, forward. It's okay to stand a little wide to get room in the groin. So, and bend at the hip, and then fire. Jump, bend, jump, bend, jump, bend, jump. So even though I'm an extremely good hip hinger, so I love this movement. I would say this is the way to go to develop your hip power, which is one of the purposes of the kettlebell swing. The same goes for the kettlebell snatch. So a nice and smooth kettlebell snatch is performed there. Okay? It's a hip hinge movement, even though it's slightly unilateral, with a little rotation. So do not do this. Not this, do this. Okay. So, squat, hinge. That's it. Good luck, guys.